I'm going to be doing a restoration on a record number 74 vice. I've never done any narrating through a video before, so I thought I'd give it a go. I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll just show you the vice before, during and then after. We'll go from there. First of all, let's have a quick look around the vice. Okay. So the video makes that look a lot easier than what it actually is. A lot of them parts is rusted in and it's got to have heat, air tools, grinders to strip something down that's old. Just to give you an idea of the tooling that it takes, so I'll switch this right. Got impact driver. Pliers, cutters, impact wrench, angle grinder, my drill, my air hammer, the blowtorch, and obviously some release fluid. Yeah, all that just strip it down, get the jaws off. Need new jaws obviously anyway, and some new screws. Now I've got to look at putting it all, cleaning it, putting it back together. But before we do, I've come across something I quickly want to show you, or longly want to show you, because a little bit disappointing, but hey. Hi everyone, so what I was going to tell you about the vise. When I bought it off a well-known auction site, I saw what I thought was a hairline fracture in the vise. So I asked the seller, I think I can say a hairline fracture, is that right, is that correct? And the seller came back and said, yes, there's a hairline fracture there, but it doesn't affect the vise. And I thought, well, I've had fractures and that in them before, I can repair it. But unfortunately, when I've been stripping this one down, one little knock and this hairline fracture's turned out to be more than just a hairline fracture. So if we have a look, you can see the vise is actually in two different parts. But a lot of people might write that off. And you can see it hasn't just been a small hairline fracture. That's been like that for a very long time. I don't know whether you can see that there. It's all rusty. And the only bit that was holding it together was that bit there. However, I can weld this up. It will never be as strong as it was originally, but it'll still be strong. But that's not what this vise is going to be anyway. It's not going to be a hard working vise anymore when I'm finished, hopefully. So I'll quickly show you how I'm going to weld this up. I'll give you a pen and a bit of paper here. So here's our vise, the two parts. And that's the hairline fracture there, if that'll focus in. That's the hairline fracture. I kind of just go and weld on top of there, and weld on top of there, because when I eventually grind that off to make it look pretty, you've got no penetration, or very little where the weld might have went in like that. And that's not a strong weld. So what we do is, I take where the fracture is, and I grind it into a V like that. So that fracture there is like the centre there. I then weld that. Then I weld that. And then when I grind it flush, you have all this as weld, which makes the weld a lot stronger. Obviously this is cast iron. It's cast iron, it's not great to weld, but it's doable. I've welded them in the past. Yeah, so let's get grinding and welding. So before I can start welding, this is just about ready. We've got to preheat the cast metal up, the vise itself, because I think it's something to do with the temperatures of the MIG weld compared to the cold on the cast. You get a better weld if you heat it up first. You get less fractures and stuff like that in the weld. Just a better weld altogether. So I'm going to heat up the blowtorch, and then I'm going to start welding in this this crack. So we've got the blowtorch ready. As you can see, we'll give that a quick light. Well, I hope you can appreciate the effort that's gone into make that vice live again. A lot of work gone into it, but I'm pleased with the end result. I'll give you a quick look at the mess that it creates in the garage, and it shows you how much work's gone into it. But probably cleaned this up 3 or 4 times now, and I need to do it for one last time. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Join us next time for another restoration project. Thank you.